Yeah, I've read the scouting reports. He's a lone skilled big with a great jumper. We're going to have to shut him down in order to win the game. We have a plan. It's just got to be executed.
Look forward to seeing more, MP. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler, man the post positions. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. And for Minnesota, top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor around him. Markkanen's got his second basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Owens. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Markkanen with the block.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Pistons. Here's Edwards. He sinks the 11-footer.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Pass to Markkanen. On the wing, George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. There's the 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Owen. Hey.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. MP passes to Randall.
And it's nice to see Markkanen get nasty on the defensive end, using his length to bother shooters and throw them off balance a little bit.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him. Markkanen from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. MP kicks to McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. He also had a big impact in that win against the Knicks. MP passes to Edwards. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 11 points.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Spins. Jordan. No good off the spin.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Bailey. Kessler setting the pick for Bailey. To the middle. Kessler in the post. Randall on him. Kessler with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball in.
Nurkic has got his first bucket of the night. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Owens passes to Shannon. From outside the arc, and Owens gets it to go on the assist by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his third assist on the night. Here's Collier, and it's in there. Collier's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Shannon. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Back to MP. A free for DiVincenzo. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Jazz making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shannon passes to Owens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 7.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Three-pointer, Markkanen, kept alive. Nurkic, and good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Down low. Gobert against Nurkic. And the basket by Gobert.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Knicks in New York. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Highland's checked in, and Utah with a change here, too. Kessler's checked in. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. MP passes to Shannon. Over Bailey. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Now Kessler. Defended by Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. A different look for Utah. Kyle Filipowski comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Collier.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
George passes to Kessler. For three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Shots good by Filipowski.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Here's MP. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You can certainly see the potential that
Play, I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Big group substitute. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Minnesota on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
George passes to Markkanen. Sinks the triple. He's got 18.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Down low. Here's MP. And Owens throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. To the left wing. Stolen by McDaniels. At the elbow, it's Owens. Back to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
George looking over the floor. Here's Bailey. No good on the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
MP against George. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now, here's George. 15 points in the game. Markkanen kicks to George. Shot to stop the run. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Gobert. MP's got 15.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Outside, Markkanen. Off target from outside.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. 3-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels on the wing. 3 on the clock. Kessler with the rebound. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. George, no good.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Owens has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
So it's the Jazz now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And it's George finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Poked loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Jumps up and finished off by McDaniel.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Jazz have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. To the paint, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Timberwolves. George finds Filipowski to the middle. They're running. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Man, I love your questions. And you know what? I do want those fries, Dominic Hamill. Win is always good, and I'm not out there thinking about my numbers when I'm playing. But, hey, it's nice to see all the stats I racked up. Lets me know I'm as dominant as I think I am. Lets the league know, too.
Sounds good, MP. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
Wow. So that was the Bailey dude everyone had been talking about all this time. Him? Seriously? Not impressed. Dude is still raw.
You think it's fair to say that Europe helped you move past him as a prospect?
Not on the draft boards, obviously, but in real life, yeah, it did. He'd have been better off going to Europe or the G League. Like, for real, who was the last big-time hooper who came out of Rutgers? You? No. I can't name one. What about you, Xander?
Dante Jones. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. That was before he transferred to Duke, though.
Exactly.
So that's fair.